No Rain was a substantial hit for Blind Melon, but as far as mass appeal was concerned, that was about it for the band, and things began to spiral down. Now, the drugs didn't help. When Blind Melon played their Woodstock anniversary show in 1994, Hoon was tripping on acid when the band played their set. Wasn't good. I was there. The follow-up album, which was called Soup, didn't do well at all. And then Hoon did the ultimate dumb rock star thing. He overdosed on cocaine and died at the age of 28 in the back of a tour bus in New Orleans on October the 21st of 1995. His death put No Rain back in the spotlight, and that first album sold even more. It's now considered to be one of the classic tracks from the 1990s. The royalty checks kept on coming. Shannon, of course, has no use for the cash now, but the proceeds go to his daughter and to a series of programs which help musicians with drug issues. Here's another guy who had horrible timing. Actually, it doesn't get much worse than this. Brad Nowell was the singer for an LA ska punk band called Sublime, and they were doing okay. They released a couple of albums over 7 years and had a decent enough local following. But then they found themselves at the right place at the right time with the right songs. Grunge had begun to die away, and attention turned to punk and ska that was found in Southern California. Sublime had just finished recording their third album, and it was perfect for the moment. Predictions were that it was going to be huge, and actually those predictions turned out to be right. But just 6 weeks before the album was scheduled to be released, Brad decided to take a celebratory hit of heroin in a San Francisco hotel room. This was May 25th, 1996, just a week after he had gotten married. Took the hit, and he died. But that didn't stop the album from becoming a massive hit. In fact, it was declared a platinum record by the end of 1996, and eventually yielded seven singles. The latest figures point to the album selling more than 5 million in the U.S. alone. What's more is that the surviving members of the band were able to successfully mine the vaults for a bunch of other albums after Brad was gone. There was a live album called Stand By Your Van. There was the Bradley Nowell and Friends acoustic album, an outtakes record called Secondhand Smoke, a series of re-release singles and EPs, and a bunch of reissues, deluxe editions, and greatest hits records. And each of those records did very, very well. In other words, Sublime sold 1 million times more records after Brad Nowell died. In fact, a lot of this interest in Sublime came because he died. Note to kids, this is not the way to become a star.